Hello, I'm Eloise and this is my channel, and it has been such a long time since I've filmed. I have not posted a video in 2 weeks. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I just felt like I didn't want to film. I wasn't very inspired. I have been super busy. Jack and I went to Switzerland for the weekend. If you haven't seen my weekend away vlog, then make sure you check the description down below. Then it was our 3-year anniversary, so we had the weekend with family, and then we went to Corfu for a week, and then we literally just got back yesterday, so I've been super busy. But I thought I would sit down today, film a few videos. That doesn't happen again. So I thought, why not bring a little bit more summer glow to my life and cheer myself up, because I have got holiday blues. So I'm going to be showing you my super easy holiday glam that I did every night, but you can wear it literally anywhere. It literally took me about 20-25 minutes every evening. It's very soft on the eyes, bold lip and super fresh skin. So if you're interested in seeing how I got that look, then make sure you keep on watching. But before you do, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. Let's get cracking. Oh, whenever I wear hairbands, they always fall off. And I feel like if I don't have my ears tucked in, then they look super big. Anyway, I've already prepped my skin with my skincare. So my skin is super glowy. Does anyone come back from holiday and get right back on the health kick? So I have got a few freckles from my holiday. I feel kind of not tanned on camera, but I mean, how much tan can you actually get after a week of holiday? Probably not too much, but all I'm loving is the freckles. And also, if you didn't see my vlog of my weekend away to Switzerland, I got my lashes lifted. I am absolutely obsessed. This is going to be a regular for me. She tinted them for me, and I have super blonde eyelashes, so tinting them makes such a huge difference to my face. I feel like when I was on holiday, I didn't want to wear mascara throughout the day. I literally had bare face, bare lashes, and I felt fantastic. So yeah, 100% would recommend a lash lift and tinting if you have blonde eyelashes like me. But yeah, I feel super confident just walking around with nothing on my face, on my eyes. So yeah. And I literally only wore mascara in the evening as well, which is so rare. If you saw my pictures from Croatia last year, I went super glam every single evening. Wasted my time really. Spent probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours on my makeup. Anyway, I'm a changed woman now. So most evenings I just wore mascara or a little bit of shimmer on my lid. There were 2 nights I wore lashes, but it was so hard to get lashes on when you've got your lashes lifted. So I didn't often do that. But I'm just going to quickly pop some of this NYX hashtag This Is Everything lip oil. I love this stuff, but I think you can only get it in the standalone stores. And my lips are super dry, and I don't know why. I've got like a crusty bit on the above my lip. But I love this lip balm, because sometimes I feel lip balms dry my lips out even more, whereas this kind of feels glossy / oily. It's really nice, I really like it. And as soon as I stepped off that plane, I got 3 spots. One there, one there, one there. Typical, so annoying. I feel like the sun dried my, I had a bit of, not acne, but like blemishes around my mouth before I went away. It dried it out, it's come straight back. I don't know what's happened. Anyway, the first step that I did every single evening was prep my skin with MAC Strobe Cream in Gold Light, I think this is called. I keep this product in my kit as well. I love prepping people's skin with this product, and I just pop that pretty much everywhere, but concentrating it on the high points of my face. And I felt like this kept me super glowy and gorgeous. I kind of kept it away from this area here. Just put a little on my lip. Because I have enlarged pores there. It doesn't bother me too much, but I don't particularly want to make this area any more accentuated, and shiny products like this tend to accentuate any texture or enlarged pores. So isn't that just beautiful? And actually, if you're just walking around the pool or the beach or whatever, putting that on the skin just makes you look super glossy and gorgeous. I feel like this is making me super like spitty in the mouth, so it's making it hard to speak. Oh dear. The only 2 foundations I took were, if I can find it, MK Naked Skin One and Done in the shade medium, but then I found that this was getting a little bit too light for me. I know, I got super tanned on holiday. And also, of course, my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade 260, which was a perfect match for me. Usually it's way too dark, but like I said, I got a tan, so I love it when I get a tan. I feel so, so glamorous and gorgeous. So I literally used one pump of this for the entire face. Actually, I didn't do foundation first. What am I doing? Sorry, I actually did my eyes first. Even if I was just wearing mascara, I did my eyes first because when I'm doing my mascara, I tend to really raise my eyebrows and look down into a mirror. And if I've got foundation up here, it creases super, super badly and I just hate the look of it. So I do my mascara first. But for this particular look, I actually used a NYX Glitter Goals liquid eyeshadow in the shade Polished Pinup. I love these little glitter things. I didn't even prime my lids, nothing. I didn't put any eyeshadow on. I literally just put a bit of that through the centre and kept it more in the centre rather than everywhere. And I just used my finger and I patted it in, and I didn't mind about it going too high up to the brow. And whatever I have left on my finger, then I just pat that all over. I'm actually thinking of calling this video Golden Hour Glam, because this just looks so, so beautiful when the sun hit the eyes and the skin. And if you haven't seen on my Instagram, I have posted a couple of pictures of my favourite spot in our room where the sun just made the makeup just look so, so gorgeous. But this is what the eyes were. It was literally just this all over, and it looks super glossy. And then my absolute favourite mascara at the moment. It's trumped Miss Baby Roll by L'Oreal. It's trumped Paradise Ecstatic by L'Oreal. It is the Total Temptation by Maybelline. Oh my god, it is so, so good, especially because I've got my lash lift. It just, oh my god, makes my eyelashes look so, so, so good. So I am going to be using that. And because I've had my lashes lifted, I really don't feel like I need to wear lashes. But if you want to stick a pair of lashes on top, you go for it, girl. It is just the most volumizing mascara I think I've ever used. And it doesn't transfer, it is just amazing and separates the lashes so, so beautifully. Can you see the difference? And the reason I feel like this lash lift has given me such dramatic transformation is because my inner corner eyelashes were always super, super straight, super fine as well. And now that they're lifted, I actually have a full fan of lashes. I'm just obsessed. I think I'm gonna get this regularly now because it has just made such a huge difference to my face, my bare face in general. Oh, and also that was one dip, just both lashes. Oh, it looks so good. Onto skin. So like I was saying, L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade 260 Golden Sun. So, one pump. Oh, this has got air bubbles in it, but that would be one pump. So, then all I do is take my So Eco stippling brush. You guys know it is my favourite. And I'm just working the product into the brush. I'm not picking up product and then putting it straight onto my skin. I'm working it into the brush. And all I'm doing is just going in really super quick motions. I don't want too much coverage whatsoever. I still want to be able to see my freckles, and I don't like to put too much foundation on my forehead anyway because I'm very expressive and it tends to crease up there the most. And I'm basically just evening out my skin, and I don't put too much concealer on with this look either, because if we're going for natural skin, you don't want a whole load of concealer underneath your eyes because it's just obvious that you've got a lot of makeup on, which is not really the look we're going for. So I used the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer in the shade 40 NY, my new favourite concealer, and I literally used the smallest amount. And then what I do is take my sponge and the leftover foundation on the back of my hand, and this is going to help because I felt like this concealer was a little bit too light for the colour that I am. And having the excess foundation on your sponge just helps to sort of deepen up that concealer. Just helps to even out underneath my eyes. I don't want too much coverage because like I said, we want the skin to look like skin. And if you've got a couple of dark circles, who cares? it's your skin. You should love what your mama gave you. And my mum gave me the biggest dark circles in the world. It just helps to lift it a little bit. On camera it's actually looking flawless, but I promise it only has a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes. Okay, and then I wait until after I've done my bronzer, blush and highlight to powder underneath my eyes, because I feel like it gives the concealer a little bit of time to settle into the skin. And then it's not like it's just concealer and powder on top of the skin, it's more part of the skin. Does that make sense? Also on holiday, I had the worst cold and I'm only just getting over it, so I sound a little bit bunged up. It's because I am. Just because I am a little bit more tanned, I started to use the NYX matte bronzer in medium, because I felt like my butter bronzer by Physicians Formula was a little bit too cool toned, a little bit too light for me now. Can you see the difference in colour? So I'm going to be using my Zoeva 90 brush, so Luxe Grande Powder brush. So I just swirl it in and tap off the excess, and I just tap that on the tops of the cheekbones, because obviously our skin is still wet from the foundation. If you start already to swirl, the brush is going to pick up some of that foundation and mix in with the bronzer and make it look really, really patchy and muddy. So you want to just stamp it in first, and I just like to go in this sort of area first, and then when I've hardly got anything left on the brush, start to bring it forward a little bit more. I feel like having the bronzer here makes you look super, super, well look, can you see the difference? It makes you look super, super bronzy already. Organ on foot, oh. And the same on the forehead. You know me, I love a bronzy forehead. If my forehead is not bronzed, I will not leave the house. I feel like it just completely changes the colour of my face, makes it look super, super bronzed. And I always like to bronze over the nose, especially because I've got freckles. It makes me look so sun-kissed. And then just take the excess down the neck. Now on to highlighter. My favourite highlighters at the moment are the one in this MAC palette that I got from TK Maxx. I think this was a Christmas edition. It's the MAC Shiny Pretty Things Face Compact in Fair. And also I've been loving the MAC Soft and Gentle. I'm really like exploring MAC at the moment. I don't usually wear a lot of MAC products, but I bought this from TK Maxx recently, and I've had this for years and years and years, and it's still going strong, and I just think it makes the skin look wet. I love it. And I've just been highlighting in this area here lately. I've not been bringing it up because I feel like it accentuates the texture I've got in my hairline that is from old cystic acne scars, and I just feel like it just looks super pretty here. And this is a Japonesque 721 brush. And then on the tip of the nose, I never go the full way down because I feel like it's so much more flattering when it's just in that, is it a crook? A nook? Crook of the nose? I don't know. And then a little bit above the brow, and then on the chin as well. The blush I absolutely loved on holiday was the Sleek Blush by 3 palette with Newport Peach, The Surf and OC. These are cream blushes. Absolutely love cream blush, especially when I'm doing super glossy, fresh skin. I mixed, what are they called? Newport Peach and OC together. And I just use my Elite 11 brush that I got from TK Maxx. Love, love, love this brush. And I just make my cheeks look a little bit more apple-like. And just pop that where the bronzer ends and the highlight starts, so you get a nice blend. And I like to bring it quite far forward to make my face look a little bit more like pinchy. And I like to run a little bit across the nose too, to give that sunburnt sort of look. Okay, so that is the skin done. And I actually took on holiday with me the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray in Summer Solstice, which just smells like holiday. It's so good. So the skin is looking super, super glossy. I feel like I need to just blend that bit of blush there. If you need to blend anywhere, just take your foundation brush, just pull it back a little bit more. For brows, all I did was put 2 brow gels through it. Well, a brow gel and a lash primer. You know my obsession with Urban Decay Subversion. This is a lash primer, but it keeps my brows super fluffed up, and all I do is run it through the front. So push up through the front, And then as we get to the arch and the tail, we're gonna brush outwards. I feel so lucky that my brows finally came to life. When I was a child, they were literally white blonde. You could not see a single brow, and now I actually have something. And nothing a little bit of tinted brow gel won't bring them to life. Everyone's got a favourite brow, haven't they? This is my favourite brow. Just much fuller and airier. And then I just take the NYX brow mascara in the shade Brunette. Chocolate also works really well with me. Just run it through so that we don't have that white cast anymore, and it actually brings the brows to life. And I try to take off some of the excess on the brush so that you don't get like blobs in your brows. I kind of like making my brows look more close together as well. So I feel like that suits my face because I've got wide set eyes. If I have closer brows, I don't know, maybe I've just made that up. I don't know what I'm trying to say. A bit more Cara Delevingne, you know? Those kind of brows that are kind of like really bushy and wild and kind of close set. And when you're happy, you've got the bushiest brows ever. Love it. And super, super quick. Literally tinting your brows in 2 steps. Now for the lip. So we need a sharpener. I'm going in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Phone Call. It is the perfect pinky red. Let me show you. The perfect pinky red. I love it, love it, love it so much. So I'm going to take off the excess of that lip balm, just because if I have too much lip balm on, it's very, very difficult to do lip liner. It just slips all over the place. So I'm just going to line my lips. And then I always slightly fill them in because these lip liners are waterproof, they do set down. So it's gonna increase the longevity of your lipstick, but that colour on its own is just stunning. I made this combo up before I went away on holiday and I absolutely loved it. It's Phone Call lip liner with Tilt lipstick. Let me show you the difference. So it's like the perfect like corally, orangey red, but these two paired together, it's just a dream. Oh, love it! It just makes it so much like, it makes it a bit more hot. Does that make sense? Oh, just love it. What do you think? I love this look. I feel super gorgeous. I feel like a golden hour goddess. I really do. Go and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's been such a long time since I've filmed, but rest assured I will be back with a bang. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.